Alright, match 1. Let's do this. Deck hand sucks. Alright, this hand is not ideal, but it does things. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just end of turn Bonecrusher Giant. Hopefully they don't see Blood Moon coming, although I think one of the reasons why the deck might not be doing as well as it was before is that they might be seeing the main deck Blood Moon coming. Still powerful, obviously, but when they see it coming, it's not gonna steal as many free wins. Please play Stoneforge Mystic, and then I stomp it, and then... Alright, let's see. Please play Spell Snare and don't have Spell Pierce or Force Negation. Well, let's just play Blood Moon. I mean, the more we wait, the less good it is anyway. They've either got Mana Leak or Force Negation or not. Maybe not, because this is not really the type of card you'd expect them to fetch. So they might not, yeah. This could bode quite well for us. Alright, let's play the Bonecrusher while we can. I'm guessing they've got another Lightning Bolt, because this would seem to be the better target. Maybe not, I guess. That's odd. I was surprised I didn't get blue mana. But who am I to judge? Yeah, they really should do that on their turn, because they're turning on Light Up the Stage. Though I guess I'd have access to one more mana anyway, so I guess maybe it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, and then we can play this Lightning Bolt next turn with Obosh amplifying it, which is pretty sweet. Alrighty. Alright, so let's just fire this off. Alright, well, it is what it is. We do have another Blood Moon, so unless they have main deck Force of Vigor, or whatever that's called, then you know, I think I'm liking our chances. I'm gonna wait on playing the Blood Moon just to get a Prowess trigger off of it. It really seems like blue would be better, because what if they have like Shark Typhoon? Well, that's the same as any other non-basic, because, you know, Mountain. Let's see, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, believe it or not, we can play Blood Moon, and we can they force a negation that? Okay. Alright, well, let's stomp 2. You might force negation this too. Should have probably waited for this one. But you know, actually, I was just starting to think maybe I shouldn't Maybe I shouldn't play Stomp, because I don't want them force negationing it. They can't actually counter the Giant, but they can the Stomp. But this does put them on a clock that is GG next turn, so... Alright, Blood Moon's stealing the game again. Powerful effect, what can you say? Relic is good. They are probably playing Omnath, but, you know, I think if we see it, then maybe we pivot and take out Firebolt for it or something like that. But I think, as it is now, we put relics in place of Flame Slashes, and the rest is kind of hard for me to justify changing. Pillage on the basics can be good. Actually, who am I kidding? I think Pillage is another kind of necessary card. Bonecrusher is good though, make no mistake about that. Yeah, actually, I think Pillage is better than Firebolt, but man, Omnath can be a beating. Alright, let's, yeah, you know, they almost certainly play Omnath, so let's play Flame Slash, and let's play Pillage, and let's just call it a spade. Omnath is absolutely egregiously overpowered and stupidly busted. Why would they not play it? If not, we can always just pitch it to Seasoned Pyromancer, but having a main deck 1-mana answer to Omnath seems good. And Pillage is a good card too. I mean, it keeps them, you know, the ideal would be we pick off their basics after a Blood Moon for the complete lock, but even if that's not possible, still, it can just keep them off of Uro mana, or it can keep them off of Field of Dead. Still a lot to like. So hopefully we either draw more mana, or we can light up the stage and draw more mana that way, one way or the other. But this is concerning. The Lolly-Lule-Lo. Okay, well, it looks like we're probably connecting at least, but that doesn't mean that we're going to see lands off of Light Up the Stage, or that they're not going to force a negation it or something. But that is at least a good initial sign. Alright, well, that's one less force negation for Blood Moon at least, but we are at least one turn further away. Uro. Alright, that's fine. At least I had to exile something to play force negation. I mean, if we hit 2 lands, like, we just really need them, so we're going to do it this way, even though we miss out on a counter on Bomat. Plus, we could tempt them to... Alright. I mean, the good news is, we're looking pretty likely to stick Blood Moon if we draw another land. So there is that. There very much is that. Okay, land. Sometimes I worry that somehow putting these cards on the top of my deck somehow decreases the chance of drawing a land, but it could also dig me closer to them, so I don't know. So I think I force a negation, but, you know. These Bomats are racking up an insane amount of cards on them, though, so there is that. And they can't play force negation now because they don't have enough cards in their hand. I don't have a blue card or 3 mana. So let's go. I think this is GG. Shouldn't have tapped out. Wait a minute. I thought they put Force Negation. This could be kind of risky, but I say bottom because... No, actually, if we put top, then we, it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's put top, because that way we can draw it off of Bomat. Because I forgot, it goes to the top, and then it gets tucked by Bomat. Alright, well, the games got more interesting, because they're going to have an Uro in play, but I think we will have a, a Blood Moon in play, although we might not, because... Okay, it looks like we are. Because, you know, I was worried that they put Mystic Sanctuary and then, like, Aether Gust or something, but... Doesn't look like that's happening. Yeah, because they have to use all of them anyway, so why? So they would actually screw themselves if they put something on top. I mean, I'm liking my chances, because we're going to draw so many cards. Alright, no. And I think we want to Pillage next turn, because hopefully they don't draw Celestial Purge. For some reason I thought they put Force Negation on top. We can take 1 hit. 2 hits is getting a little concerning, but... what is this? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's definitely not the end. We gotta stem the bleeding, and it sucks because I really do want to get this one last white card out, but like, we can only afford to take so many hits from Uro. So we've gotta set this up, and so that Firebolt was like the best possible card they could have had. They might take this. The unlikely upset, you know, as it goes sometimes. We've got to at least set up a situation where maybe they don't want to attack. That works too. Hopefully they don't have another Force Negation. And if they do, I guess, hopefully they don't have another Burn spell or something, because we do actually have 6 damage, even if they do have Force Negation. Looks like they do. They drew their Celestial Purge. That was unfortunate, but so it goes. They drew everything they needed. We were very close, but they drew perfectly, so what can you do? Alright, so change of plans. Blocking doesn't really accomplish much here. Blocking could accomplish something next turn. No. Well, it'll accomplish something. I'll stay alive. And then I can put 2 counters on it. Yeah, we really had this one in the bag, but what can you do? Could actually keep them off of a... Oh, nope. If they didn't have so much stuff waiting in the wings, we actually could keep them off Uro mana. They only have 2 green sources. Alright, it's okay. I think this is the blueprint to beat them. Actually, do they even have 3 colors? Yeah, they've got a green, red, blue, white. Yes. Okay. Alright, let's just seal the deal this time. Yeah, it was weird. I thought they, didn't think they had, we couldn't have played differently anyway, but it was just, for some reason I thought they put Force Negation on top of their library. Aether Gust instead. Alright, this is good enough. This is good enough. Opponent, you know, we don't have Blood Moon, but we can actually win without Blood Moon. Okay, I kind of feel like Bone Crushing. No, what we really want to do is we really want to light up the stage. See, yeah, they're probably gonna path it. Okay. Alright, then I guess we will Bone Crush because, yeah. Gaining an extra land that early is pretty good. It kind of turned our, our Soulscar Mage into a Search for Tomorrow, which is a legitimate card in its own right. So let's see what they got up their sleeve. Alright, let's play this. I don't think they can really afford to counter it because we could just slam Blood Moon. Alright, let's play Relic. We're doing it this way in case they've got Mana Leak. I'll take away the better looking art. Alright, I mean, this turned into a kind of like a hard cast Search for Tomorrow instead of a suspended one in a way. So there is that. This is probably Uro, but with Relic in play, Uro is a lot less menacing. Okay, getting a message. So I could play Light Up the Stage, or I could, let's see here, I mean, I guess I could. I'm a little worried. Yeah, let's just stomp. Let's see what happens. If they force negation, we'll just light up the stage. Otherwise, we can just play the giant. I doubt they're going to be able to put enough cards in their graveyard to play an escape Uro. Yeah, it's just not happening. And this way, we can hopefully kill Teferi in one clean shot, and we even have Bomat to hopefully poke them to turn on Light Up the Stage. I like this going after Teferi, this going after them. I'm guessing Celestial Purge. Alright, well, more searching for tomorrow, I guess. And Light Up the Stage has officially been turned on. If they play Aether Gust, yeah. Alright, let's just, well, let's play around Mana Leak and let's do this again. Hopefully we don't have 2 more lands, but at least we got them out of our hand if that's the case. Alright, well, I'm like 99% sure they've got an answer to this, but we got to play this turn, so, you know. I mean, they could always Teferi it, too. I mean, this is clearly, like, what we have to play, though. What else? What other option is there? Hopefully we cut them off of white. I think they have to bounce this. Yeah, it's to be expected. Let's see what their plan for coming back is. Uro, not super menacing again with Relic in play. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to play this, of course. We're going to play out Blood Moon because, yeah, because we want to, like, okay. I think this is Celestial Purge. Yeah. Okay. So let's go after Teferi. And that will be enough to actually escape Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can always just cut them one sort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now they're at 1. Now they're at 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, well, let's play this. I mean, we get 2 tokens this way instead of 1 if we play the one from our hand. It's unfortunate we drew the other one because we could keep churning through our deck, but it is what it is. This makes me wish I would have played the other one, but yeah, let's just play the other Relic. We don't need to expose ourselves more to some type of Wrath effect. We can crack it in a turn. We could crack, but I actually think the Bomat in our hand is actually better. Alright, and let's not crack the relics just yet. The Bomat in our hand is very valuable. We could put Obosh in our hand, but I think we're gonna just flash back the tokens. Yeah, because we've got these relics sitting here, so let's clear our graveyard. So if we ever have to blow these, they don't get value. I mean, you know, we don't remove some of our own value. Alrighty. And we're going to la la. So let's see, we got 9 mana, so we can actually put Obosh to hand and flashback Season Pyro tokens. But then Bomat's a little less valuable. I don't think we need Obosh, honestly. Let's not risk having to discard it. They have to kill Bomat Courier like right now. Okay. Alrighty, it's amazing this is actually favoring me. We don't actually need Blood Moon, although they don't have Field of the Dead. That definitely helps. But we do, it's not like that's their only card, though. We also have Pillage to deal with Field of the Dead. But usually they get at least some tokens first. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's now I don't quite have lethal yet, but Teferi, Time Reveler, Dark Keeper, Dark Keeper, Dark Keeper, Dark Keeper. So if they want to kill a dinky token, be my guest. If they slam Primeval Titan, if they're just waiting for like a green mana, that could be a problem, but short of that, it's kind of hard to imagine them coming back here. Let's see, 1, 2, could put 3, we could deal with Omnath too. 3 mana. No, we don't want to put it on 3 mana, because then it does away with our own Blood Moon, so let's put it on 4. That way this deals with Omnath. Alright, so let's get Cryptic Commanded. Alright, I'm gonna crack this now, because I do have to put Obosh in the hand eventually. And yeah, this puts him at 1. I think this is a good move. Put them at 1. Okay. If you insist. And now I guess I will put Obosh to hand, because that was a lot of lands tucked under Bomat there. Alright, well that took a while, but hey, we get there.